Clopping in the Storm Tracker Weather Center this Monday morning with a check of your forecast. I'm fearing that we're just going to be seeing more heat. Am I right, Cord?
You're right, Linda, and there's really no getting around it, so it's one of those things that you just have to plan ahead for. Make sure that you're dressing in those loose-fitting, light-colored clothing items. Make sure you're also staying hydrated and just inside when you can, especially in the afternoons. Now, getting a look at what the average is versus what's projected for today. For Chico, the average is 96, but we're projected to hit 102. Redding, the average is 101, which seems very toasty, but then get a look at what we're projected to hit this afternoon, 108 degrees. And here's a look at the last 2-week temperature trend in Redding. We're always talking about what does this look like compared to average? Well, we have not been below average in the city of Redding over the last 2 weeks. The one day where we actually dipped to average was the 13th. Since then, we've been ranging around 2 to 6 degrees above average. Yesterday, as well as the day before, we were 5 or more degrees above average. So this is a very toasty July that we've had, Linda. And temperatures, as you're getting ready to head out, already pretty comfortable. 60s to lower 70s in the valley, 60s to mid 70s in the foothills, and we're still mostly in the 50s in our mountain zones. Wind out of the east, and for the most part light early on today. And then as you get a look at what's projected for the winds this afternoon, it starts to pick up a little bit. This is concerning for fire danger, where you're seeing those winds over 20 miles an hour. The 15-mile-an-hour or so gusts in the valley, not too bad, but then gusts do pick up briefly late this evening. This is why we had that uptick in our fire danger forecast for the valley later tonight. And then it's a rinse and repeat pattern where we have the lighter winds for the morning and then winds picking up in the afternoons and evenings. As far as what we're seeing moving forward, satellite and radar showing you clear skies right now. And what's driving our forecast is that strong ridge of high pressure centered off to our east. That's what really gave us the heat last week as well. It's just not going anywhere. We'd love for that to break down. We do have an area of low pressure along the coast that's tracking to the north, and this will enhance our cooling a little bit tomorrow. That will lead to a dip in temperatures, but not even to average. And then high pressure off the coast building towards the west as well, also helping to drive our heat. Now, the threat of thunderstorms for today projected to stay to our south and east. Tomorrow it's similar, but it does creep a little closer to us, and we will have a slight threat of thunderstorm activity heading through the next several afternoons and evenings in our higher elevations, although for our neck of the woods, it really does not look too likely. As far as temperatures go, highs in the upper 90s to triple digits in the northern mountains as well as the northern Sierra for the most part today. Foothill areas in the upper 80s to mid 90s for your Monday afternoon. And if you're in the valley today, it is triple digit heat across the board. 108 projected for Redding, 105 projected for Red Bluff, Chico 102 degrees for this afternoon, 104 for Orville, Hamilton City, and Orland, 105 for Willows. It's going to be a toasty one out there today. Your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast for your weekend's always in view. Chico actually dipping into the double digits one day this week, and that's tomorrow. Aside from that, we are at or above the century mark through your extended forecast. The hottest days projected to be Thursday and Friday. Redding down to 102 on Tuesday for the peak of the cooling, back up to 107 Wednesday. Linda, 111 degrees projected for Thursday and Friday, and those temperatures staying well above the century mark through your weekend. So plan those outdoor activities for the mornings, stay indoors in the afternoons, and just make sure you and your loved ones are staying safe and hydrated.